You'll see in my next video I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a pedal. I won't tell you what it is just yet. That video will probably come out tomorrow. I'm going to give away a pedal once I hit 1,500 subscribers, and I'll just pick from the list of my subscribers. And really it's a shameless way of trying to grow the channel, but one of you will get a really cool pedal, so I hope you enjoy that. Hi guys, this is James on guitar. Thank you for coming to watch, and today is Finding My Tone Part 2, and this is about my always on pedal. So if you haven't seen last week's video, I'll link it here up there, and you could either watch it first or second. It shouldn't really matter, but basically I'm trying to build up my own unique sound. And to do that, I'm going to build up a pedal board over the coming weeks or months. And I'm starting by trying to figure out my always on pedal. Now, an always on pedal doesn't have to be on all the time, but it's the pedal that you use to sort of shape your tone, to shape your sort of bass tone that really identifies you as a guitar player and the tone that you want to have. So last week, tested out a pedal which you can go and see, which is the Austin Pride Fuzz pedal, which I really love, and it will be a close contender to be the always on pedal that I like. But today I want to try some overdrive pedals. So we've got a very clean overdrive by Thorpyfx called the Peacekeeper. We've got the Keeley D&M drive, which is the That Pedal Show pedal, which I tested in my last video. Really impressed by that. And we've also got the Dude by Rockett, which is a Dumble sort of pedal. So that'll be interesting just to see how I feel about that. In the last video, I tested out all my guitars and I tested out all my amps. I think it's probably a bit too much, and who's got the patience to watch all of that? So for going forward, we'll do 2 guitars and 2 amps each week, a single coil and a humbucker. So today we're going to have the Strat, and we're going to have my new Gibson custom shop ES355, excuse me. And that should give me a really good idea, and then we'll take my favorite pedal forward to the next one. So basically I'm going to demo each one. I'll give a little bit of feedback about what I think. This is not an in-depth review of each pedal, so I won't be showing you all the tones of a pedal. I will off camera come up with my favorite tone from that pedal, show you where the knobs are set on that. Maybe we'll test out Mick's view from that pedal show. He says all pedals work best when everything's just on 2 o'clock. I might make a video about that. So anyway, let's get on with the demo. So I'll start by showing you the raw tone of the amp. We've got the Bloomfield drive, which is a 2-rock amp that's in a sort of Dumble vein, but really I find it's got its own character completely. And obviously I've not got it set with much gain at all. It's not on the lead channel. Now we've got the classic Reverb signature. I actually wanted to show you this with my Tone King Sky King, but unfortunately it's developed a fault this morning. So this is my 2-rock classic Reverb signature. Again, it's clean, but it's in the 2-rock setting, which has a little bit of oomph to it. But really it's just good as a pedal platform for this occasion. I'm just going to start by showing you the demo of my Austin Pride Fuzz pedal. This is a very boutique pedal, pretty expensive, made by DanDrive. He makes each pedal by hand. He doesn't produce that many. There's a long waiting list. I showed you this in the first Always On video. At the moment, it's my leading pedal for that use. I love it. It's really useful. You know, the amount of versatility you've got here as a fuzz, how sensitive it is to the volume control. It's fantastic. It's going to be hard to beat this one, so let's listen. So we're starting with the Peacekeeper by Thorpyfx, which is, in the words of Thorpyfx, in the little letter that they send you. This is a low gain overdrive pedal. It says the use of this pedal will now allow you to achieve the best guitar overdrive tone you've ever heard. Well, we'll find out. I find it's a pretty simple pedal. You've got gain, volume, treble, bass, and presence. Now, I will make a video about this pedal because I think it's a really good one. I've just played around with it for a little while. It doesn't have a huge range. As it says, it's a low gain overdrive pedal, and it's really good for that edge of breakup sound, which could be perfect as an always on pedal. We just have to see if it's got enough sort of personality. So let's go ahead. And we've got the Keeley D&M drive. This is the limited edition version that only came out last week. I made a video about this last week. This is a really great dual use pedal. It's got boost on one side, it's got overdrive on the other. Today we're only using the boost side as an always on. I think that's a useful thing to have. So it just has level, tone and gain. I want to see if this boost side of this pedal has enough character to really let me shape my tone. So let's see how that goes. Now we've got the Dude by Rockett, which is known as a Dumble type of pedal, hence the Dude, the D, I guess. I've got a sort of love-hate relationship with this pedal. I haven't always liked it. I don't always like it. It really depends what I'm after. Today, as I've recorded this demo already, I've really enjoyed using it. And I think it's about making sure there's just not too much overdrive being used, because it becomes really smooth and almost characterless and reminds me of the sort of tones I was thinking about 20 years ago. And actually it sort of reminds me of that album that Santana did about 20 years ago. I can't remember the name of it now, but it had that really smooth guitar tone that he's quite known for, that overdriven, smooth, thick, fat tone. And you can get that from here, and I've got to say I don't really love that anymore. I find it a little bit characterless, but when you dial it back, you'll see you can get the sort of Dumble tones maybe more associated with Stevie Ray, someone like that. So it is a very good pedal, but it depends what you want to use it for. So let's see if it'll be any good as an always on. So really a few things went through my mind there. I think an always-on pedal shouldn't be too obtrusive. So I really enjoyed playing the Dude pedal just now. I have to set that pedal so it's not got too much sort of gain going on, because it does turn into a very smooth Dumble Santana sort of sound as far as I'm concerned. If you have it dialed back enough, you can get that more broken up sound, which is what I like. But it's a lovely sounding pedal, but I just don't think it belongs as the always on pedal, so I'm going to discount that. It's got too much colour to it. So that was interesting. When it came to the other two pedals, I don't think either of them could match up to the Austin Pride Fuzz in terms of being really interesting and exciting. The D&M pedal is a very versatile pedal. Every sound that comes out of it is great, but I think as my unique only me sound, it wasn't quite what I would be after. I think it's a really useful pedal for so many reasons, one of which is that you could probably just take that pedal out by itself, and that would be a really good thing for small gigs and things like that. And it has a really great overdrive side to it as well, which I showed in the last video. But I think for now, from this test, the Peacekeeper probably had the most edge of breakup sound that I enjoy, that I could control with my guitar volume knob. It's not as personality colored driven as the Austin Pride Fuzz, which is just an obscenely good fuzz pedal. But the question is, would I want a fuzz pedal as my always on? Because it gets pretty heavy, pretty gritty. It's got its own thing, and maybe that's good as an occasional fuzz pedal, you know? And that's something I need to continue to think about over the next few videos. So from today, I'm going to take the Peacekeeper forward and leave the Dude and the D&M drive behind. So next week, we'll have another couple or few pedals to test. Hopefully you found this interesting. Maybe you found a new sound that you like from one of these pedals. So really, I'll leave it there for this week. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and if you've enjoyed this and you want to see what's going to happen next, please subscribe to the channel. You'll see in my next video, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a pedal. I won't tell you what it is just yet. That video will probably come out tomorrow. I'm going to give away a pedal once I hit 1,500 subscribers, and I'll just pick from the list of my subscribers. And really, it's a shameless way of trying to grow the channel, but one of you will get a really cool pedal, so I hope you enjoy that. And I'll see you then. Cheers.